Packages! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, vlog number 349. Welcome back to the studio, welcome back to Perth. Thank you for watching my Melbourne vlogs. I hope you enjoyed them. Unfortunately, it's time to get back to reality, back to work. But, you know, I like getting back to work because it means I'm actually doing something. But I really enjoyed Melbourne anyway. Thank you so much, Wilson. Thank you so much, everyone on the trip. It was fun. Anyway, the last few days have been spent doing a lot of things, including finding out stuff about PASIC and Open Day, and Matthew Lau is coming in September, and also something else that I'll tell you about later on in this vlog. But firstly, let's go through these two packages that I walked in with. These packages were sent to my PO box. As you can see, that's my PO box address if anyone wants to send me anything. This is it, PO box 8180, that's a 0, not a 6. Subiaco East, Western Australia, 6008 Australia. If you want to send me anything, send it to that address. Anyway, this package is from my friend Rob OETOMO. You can see he's addressed it to the studio, even though that's not really a company name, but thank you, Rob, that's very nice of you. So yeah, if you guys remember Rob OETOMO, he is from Sydney and he wrote the Over the Rainbow arrangement for marimba that is played by thousands of people around the world now. He's an amazing player. I saw him briefly in Melbourne at the AMC. Shout out to you, Rob. Thank you so much for saying hi to me. And this second package, which was sent by USPS, we all know how slow USPS is. It took 2 months for this package to arrive, but it's from my friends at 0GRAVITY Percussion. I know a lot of you guys heard about 0GRAVITY Percussion sending me some stuff. You might have seen it on their Instagram page, but I finally have the package over here. Shout out to 0GRAVITY Percussion for sending me all these mallets. I think it's the Jupiter series. I think they name all their mallets after planets. So we're gonna find out right now. All right, let's start with Rob OETOMO's package. Whoa, there is a lot of stuff in this package. Firstly, we have a CD entitled Evergreen from Rob OETOMO. It has all of his recordings. And look at Rob's face. Look how different he looked back then. All my favorite pieces are in this CD. We have Land, we have Libertango, we have Nancy. Thanks for the CD, Rob. I can't wait to listen to this. A Composer's Portrait, Saw. So this, I think, is the concerto. Yes, Saw Concerto number 1 is one of the pieces on this CD. This is a very substantial CD. Like, there's a lot of music on this. There are 18 tracks on this CD. It's quite big. We got Rainbow, Fantasy number 1, Fantasy number 2, Amy, First Dance, Peekaboo, and there's a lot of music on this CD. Thank you for this CD, Rob. We have what looks like a postcard, a Rob OETOMO special edition postcard. Look at that, look at that. Put your address here, send it off to your mates. Thanks for the postcard, Rob. And finally, the piece de resistance. Wow. So you guys know I already have most of Rob's music from Edition Switzer. I have most of his fantasies and all that stuff. But I don't have any of his tap space music. And of course, the most famous tap space publication from Rob is Over the Rainbow by Harold Arlen. I saw Rob play this in 2016. I always wanted to give it a try. Thank you so much, Rob. I'm definitely going to listen to these CDs. I'm going to play this for sure. And as for the postcard, it's going to go up on display. Okay, let's check out the second package. I don't see the mallets just yet, but I am so excited. Are you ready for this? This is a lot of blue plastic. Recycling only. Okay. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh my god. Okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of mallets here. 5 pairs. I want to unwrap these. You see how they wrapped the heads in Glad Wrap to protect them from fraying, just like in my mallet care video? You guys are good. Guys, look at this. That is so pretty. Thank you so much, 0GRAVITY Percussion, for sending me 5 harnesses. 5 harnesses of the Jupiter series. So I'm guessing this is the whole series. Like, it looks incredible in person. I don't know how you guys have wrapped it so nicely, but it looks so good. Obviously, I'm going to do a full review of these on the studio show, but I am very keen to test these out. They look incredible. Like, what the heck? For everyone out there who's been telling me about 0GRAVITY and how they're an up-and-coming mallet company and how I should check their mallets out, guys, you don't know how good these look in real life. Seriously, look at that. Look at that. That is so nice. So once again, thank you, Rob. Thank you, Zero Gravity Percussion, for sending me all this stuff. If you guys or anyone else wants to send me anything, you know where my PO box address is. But this is just too generous, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am so keen to try these mallets out because, well, firstly, Zero Gravity Percussion is a small company. I like supporting smaller companies, as you can tell. They label all the mallets with like these sort of printer labels, which are, honestly, it does the job, so it's fine. I think chrome gold tape would look amazing on these. Secondly, though, is because they just look really nice. They remind me of like, I don't know, like they look like they could be really high-end mallets, but I know Zero Gravity isn't charging a lot of money for these mallets, so I'm very keen to try. So this is the 5, which is the softest mallet in the Jupiter collection. Ready? Oh, are you serious? Might be like one of the best soft mallets I've ever heard. Okay, number 4, let's try this. Seriously, these sound really good. Okay, what about Jupiter 3? This would be the medium mallet, and there is like no contact sound. I don't even know what to say. This is Jupiter 2, so we're verging into hard territory now. I'm playing quietly because there's other people around at the moment, but damn, these feel so, like, not heavy at all, and they sound so good. What? Finally, Jupiter 1. What? These sound so good. These sound so good. Like, what? Crazy. I cannot wait to do the proper studio test. Obviously, again, I'm playing down for obvious reasons, but damn! Keen to put these into my general rotation, keen to put them on the wall. Like, I haven't even tried them properly yet, and I'm already in love with them. Thank you so much for sending me these. Wow! Okay, video has now shared. I've already shared my studio video, the Facebook version, and it's pretty lame. It's me making some noises with mallets, but thank you so much to everyone who's already watched the studio episode. If you haven't already, it's in the description below. So tonight at 10 p.m, I think, I have a meeting, a Skype meeting with Rob Knopper. We haven't had a Skype meeting in a long time, and obviously it's time to recalibrate our strategies for the content management. I don't know what I'm talking about. As YouTubers, we need to plan our content and we need to know exactly what is trendy and what is not. Like for my videos, for example, over there I've got a list of a few things that I want to do in the studio show. I've already started planning because if I don't plan, it gets really cloudy. And usually when I make my videos, I try to time them with events like, for example, school holidays, or the school term is starting, summer auditions. I always try and find things that are strategic, and I have to research things. Like, it sounds funny, but I do have to research memes and things that I think are relevant to say in the video. Like, I don't want to sound irrelevant. So I'm guessing me and Rob are going to talk a little bit about what we think the next few videos on Percussion Hacker, Audition Hacker should be. I'm going to give him some of my suggestions. I've got a few ideas that I want to tell him about. And also, we're getting closer and closer to November, which is PASIC. And PASIC is going to be so, I don't want to use the word, but it's going to be so lit. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be everyone there. Like, I've never been to PASIC before, but I've seen the pictures, I've seen the videos. It looks incredible. So I am going to PASIC this year. I'm trying to find my flights at the moment, and because I'm booking the whole thing with points, I'm using Asia Miles to try and get a Cathay Pacific flight from Perth to Hong Kong to New York. But anyway, the point is I'll be going to PASIC and I'll be going to New York City as well. Jackson may or may not come along as well, which would be exciting. And Rob wants to know what I'm doing over there so that we can collaborate and do the long-awaited Adam Tan / Rob Knopper collaboration. So that's tonight. We're gonna have a Skype meeting tonight. I don't know how long it's gonna go for. Hopefully no longer than 2 hours. Otherwise I'm gonna be falling asleep on the table or something. I also have another thing that I've been organizing over the last few days, and that is of course my recital. You guys know that I would never give up playing marimba that easily. Like, I know I'm not currently studying a degree because I just finished my Master of Music, but I do love my performances. And I wouldn't feel challenged if I wasn't doing a recital. I'd feel kind of silly. You might have noticed on my board right up in the corner, it says book for PASIC plus my recital. And there's another sentence underneath that, which is what I'm about to tell you right now. It is about 85% confirmed, but I will be having a recital around 19th of November 2017 at the UWA School of Music, and it would be really boring if it was just me and the marimba again. Like, you've seen that already. You've seen that, like, for the past 3 years, I've had a recital with me and marimba, like 3 years, 3 recitals, right? So instead of just having me in the recital, I'm gonna have my friend, the one that you've seen in the last few vlogs, my friend Therese, study at the University of Melbourne. Is that right? But she's probably gonna come over and we're gonna be playing a full recital of solo rep and duo rep. That's right, it's gonna be insane. Like, I am really honored to be able to play with someone like Therese. So if this does happen, which it looks like it's gonna happen, then we're gonna have a live stream recital with me and Therese playing marimba stuff and maybe a bit of vibe stuff. So that's what I've been planning, and that happens literally just after PASIC. So it's gonna be a bit of a mad rush, but I think it's gonna be good. You guys know how much I like pressure, how much I like rushing from place to place because it keeps me on my toes. I don't like sitting for too long. So yeah, that's what's happening. Alright, that's enough work for now. It's 7 o'clock. I'm going to go and get some food real quick. You know where I'm gonna get it from. I don't even need to say it. But meeting is in about 2 or 3 hours, so I'd better go get it quickly because I want to come back and practice. Let's go. I have about an hour or so, maybe 2 hours. I think he said 10, but we might start earlier, I don't know. I have about an hour until the Skype meeting, and I'm pretty keen to tell him my ideas. I'm pretty keen to tell Rob what I think will happen with this show, because so far it's been going pretty good. If you haven't already checked out Rob's warm-up series, which is like how to warm up on snare drum, how to warm up on cymbals, how to warm up on something else, which is coming out later. If you haven't already watched those, go to Rob Knopper's channel right now and watch them, because I think they're very, very helpful videos. I think they've done really well. Basically this whole, like, I hate to use the term, but okay, it's a really bad term. I hate using the term percussion influencer because it just sounds really wanky. It sounds like I think I'm really like popular and famous, but it is kind of what it is. Like, Rob influences people to do things. Rob influences people to do certain exercises. I partially influence people to buy certain mallets or do an exercise or play my piece, things like that. So while I hate using the term influencer, it's kind of the only word I can think of. So the whole idea of this percussion influencing thing is like, we want people like Rob to give affirmation to people who watch these videos that you can get into an orchestra, you can get into like a principal position if you work hard enough. Like, we want to give that inspiration to people, and so that's why we got to keep the content level really high. Like, if we relax and we sort of don't care about it, we just release like whatever comes to mind, it's gonna suck and people are gonna lose faith in the game that is orchestra and percussion. Anyway, that's my little quasi-scientific rant over. But yeah, Rob's not online yet, so I'm guessing he's still asleep. It's currently 8 AM in New York City, because they are 12 hours behind Perth. So that's why we always have to have these late night meetings. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go and practice over there. I have to practice Lemuria. Let me show you. So for my recital, I really want to play Lemuria, as I've said in previous videos, and I'll show you how much I've learned so far. I've learned the first page, which is this one. It's quite easy. I've learned this page, which is quite easy. I've learned this page, quite easy. I've learned this page, and I've also learned this page. The last page is 18, so we've got about 10 and a half pages to go. It's a long, long way to go. There are no real repeating patterns. There are like similar motifs. You know, like when pieces have like the same sort of style, but the notes are completely different. Basically that. And then we have to play some duos together. Right now we have 2 in mind. One of them is Losa. Give me one of these new ones. It's that one. Okay, Losa. I know that it's not really that difficult, although I'm still trying to make sure that I get everything accurate for Therese, because I know Therese does like a note perfect version. Pressure's on. The main thing is like we don't have much time together as a duo, like in person, because I'll be flying back from PASIC, and then I'll get back 2 days before Therese gets over here, and Therese will only be here for about 3 days, so we only have about 2 days worth of rehearsal time, which is insane. So I don't know how this is all gonna work, but I have faith because Therese is really good at playing, and I have a marimba, so I can practice, and yeah, I really want this recital to be good. It's basically time for Skype meeting time. I see that Rob's come online, so he will be online any second now for us to talk about business. Oh, here he is. All right, let's do it. Hello, good morning, Rob.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I haven't seen you in ages. I'm so happy you're back on the train.
Oh yeah, me too. It's good to be back.
And you were in Stellenbosch eating dessert.
And so much. Going to a regular dessert place is like, if you get 5 desserts, then everyone looks at you like you're a weirdo. But if you go to afternoon tea, you're getting one thing, or one afternoon tea. It just happens to come with 10 desserts or whatever. So it's not your fault.
Yeah, go.
Hi, the studio family.
Hi, Rob, Knopper. This is just the end of our very long Skype call, but greetings from New York.
That's right, we're plotting our future.
You're going to be seeing me and Rob at PASIC, and it's going to be so good. It's going to be lit! Yeah!
Yes. Excellent.
Alright, meeting is done with Rob. That was actually a lot longer than I expected. Normally our calls only go for about half an hour, but that was 1 hour, 24 minutes. So we did talk about a lot of things, and we are going to be both going to PASIC. So if you're in PASIC, you will see me and Rob doing really silly things together. And yeah, we basically just made plans about what the next few videos are going to be about, as well as the long-term future of YouTube. I think percussion YouTubing is like a really interesting thing. Like, it's really not that prevalent at the moment, but I really want it to be. I really want more people to make videos on YouTube so that we normalize this whole culture. When Rob said he was using Pearl Philharmonic drums in his videos, everyone started buying them. Like, my friends went and bought Pearl Philharmonic drums. People were emailing him saying they bought exactly the same setup, exactly the same stand. Like, that is crazy. Yeah, I think the future for us is pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what we're gonna do, but yeah, PASIC is going to be lit. Anyway, you guys, that's the end of today's vlog. I don't really have much more to say other than thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching me unbox things and have a Skype meeting. I know my life isn't always interesting, but I'm really grateful to have you guys on the journey with me. And yeah, practice is going okay, I guess. My hands are kind of sore now. I will see you next time for another vlog, and please remember to hit that red subscribe button below. Please remember to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you're going to PASIC, let me know in the comments below because I want to know. Thanks so much for watching, and good night.